Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Åshild, and today I was doing some updates on my Pan palette, project pan video, and then I realized I want to do a Shop My Stash video Christmas edition as well, because it's been a while since I updated my everyday makeup, and so I feel like it's time. Since my last Shop My Stash, there's been a few adjustments. I've used up a few things, I've decluttered a few things, I've missed a few things from my collection that I decided to bring back, and I've purchased a few things as well. So we're first going to go through what is now in my everyday makeup and see what we're going to put back and so on, and go back to my makeup collection and pick out a few new things to play with. So if you're interested in that kind of content, I would love for you to keep on watching. Alright, so I did use up the butter bronzer that I had in my project pan, so that is going to go out of my collection. I don't think I have everything I decided to declutter that was in my Shop My Stash last time. You'll see as we go along. So I now have remaining 4 products from my project pan: my Charlotte Tilbury corrector, my cream blush from Beauty UK, my gray eyeliner from Makeup Mecca, and my lip gloss from Isadora. So those are gonna stay. I also have this primer from Bobbi Brown, the Vitamin Enriched Face Base All-in-One Primer and Moisturizer. I've been playing around with this primer because this was all new to me. The last time I pulled it in, I've used quite a bit of it actually. It was completely full, but I haven't used it as kind of an all-over moisturizer. I've just used it in areas where I'm extra dry, where I might get patchy with my foundation, and also where I want to kind of smooth out the skin. And I feel like it has been good for that. I don't have many complaints, although I don't like to put it too close to my eyes because I don't know what it is, but it has this like minty cooling feeling that I don't enjoy. It's almost like applying a plumping lip gloss on your face, that kind of like tingling, cooling effect that you get from that plumping lip gloss is kind of what I feel from this. It might just be me having sensitive skin. I don't know what it is. It's not something I enjoy, but apart from that, I do like the primer itself. But I'm going to put this back now and try something else. Then we have the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. What was it? I think it was almost full. I don't know why the lid is so dirty, but anyways, this is pretty full, I think, when I pulled this in. It contains 60 milliliters, and it's a good setting spray. I don't mind this at all. I don't love the pump or the mist. It's a little bit strong and splashy, but as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it, and I think I'm going to put this back now and focus on another one of my setting sprays. I feel like all of my setting sprays are now about here, so I'm like a little less than half on all of them. So I think for next year I might be able to like work on all my setting sprays and potentially use some of them up. So, but I'm going to put this back and pull in another one for this time. Also with the foundation, I made sure to let this sit for a while before I did this video. Oh no, maybe you can't see, but it's up to about here. Yeah. I pulled this in last time because this is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation. I had number 1 of this in Fair. Previous, I thought that was a little bit too light. Now this one is in number 2 Fair, and this is perfect. I really enjoy this foundation. It has an SPF of 15. It's just my favorite one within all the ones that I am currently owning, and I think maybe on top of my favorite foundation list as well. I think so. So yeah, but this is going back now. I am getting ready I'm so excited to try out another foundation that I have in my collection that I haven't been able to use at all pretty much. I've used it like 2 or 3 times since I got it this summer. So I'm ready to pull that one in. Eyeshadow primer is staying. This is the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I've used quite a bit of this. So this is staying, I think. Yes, I think so. As well as the Beauty Act Loose Sparks Eyeshadow Glue. I had 2 lip balms last time. One of them I have now all the way really used up. So this is now out of my collection. And now I'm working on this, which is, I think, this is probably my oldest like makeup-y product. Some people would put this in the skincare category, but I always keep it with my makeup, so I kind of look at it as a makeup category, or a makeup product, I'm sorry. This is Cherry Culture Lip Balm in Coffee. It's my favorite lip balm of all times. I used to have all of these, like every single scent of these lip balms. I love them. Was all new when I pulled it in last time, so I do think I have quite a bit left of this. So I don't think I need to pull in a new lip balm for this time around. And this Christmas edition will probably just last up until the end of this year. I think I'm going to start completely fresh for next year. So it's just going to be for a few weeks. I used up this concealer, the Revolution Eye Bright Illuminating Under Eye Concealer in Light. All gone. Okay, what do I say about this concealer? I really enjoyed it. It looked really natural and nice, and it didn't crease too much underneath my eyes, which was pretty much the only place I applied this. The shade was nice. I liked everything about this. The price is good. The coverage was a little bit too light, but so I wish it did have a little bit of a better coverage. I do. And also I was surprised that I used it up this quickly, because this has absolutely not been my focus this year. I focused on every other concealer but this one. But this was kind of always around. I'm not sure, but I think I got this late last year. So it hasn't been around for too long. But so that's my only complaint. The amount, or as the how quickly I used it up, which is also kind of a good thing, because I don't like my products to expire. And when you have a lot of makeup, that tends to happen. So in a way, I'm glad I didn't use years to finish it, but at the same time, I was kind of expecting it to at least last for 2 years or so. But yeah, this is out of my collection now. Let's see, for single eyeshadows, I had these ColourPop Super Shock shadows that I don't absolutely love. They're beautiful on the eye, but they do have so much fallout that it drives me crazy. But these are gonna stay because I think they look beautiful, especially with a sort of Christmas holiday look. As well as this Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize and Pillow Talk. I think I'm gonna let this stay for the same reason as last time. Not because I absolutely love it, but because it's expensive and it's a cream product and I don't want to let it go to waste. So I'm just keeping it in and try to use it. I think I used it probably 2 or 3 times last month, which is better than nothing. So a lot has happened in the brow section. I've used up all of the other products that was in my last time's Shop My Stash, but this is still staying. The LA Girl Brow Pomade in Soft Brown. I've used this quite a bit, but yeah, I have other products that I like more. So it's not going to be a repurchase, but yeah, this is going to stay. The powder is also going to stay. It's the e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder and Sheer. Just an old e.l.f. product that I want to use up. I'm about a little less than halfway through this now. It's not much product, but for me, I use the tiniest amount of powder because my skin is so dry. I don't really need much, but I do a little bit underneath my eyes just to set my concealer, and that's it. So it takes me a while to use up a powder. Then we have my Pixi by Petra mascara. I thought this had dried out by now, but it hasn't, so it's gonna stay in for a while longer. I love this thing. All right, lip products. I totally forgot about these two lip glosses. The Dr. Lip Tint with Elderberry Pigment and the Clarins, what's this, Natural Lip Perfector. I probably used these the like first 2 weeks or so, and then I totally forgot about it. And then we have the Long Lasting Lipstick in Naive from Essence, which is what I have on today, super like lightly blotted on my lips. I really enjoy this one. I'm gonna put these ones back, and I think I'm gonna let this one stay because I really didn't get to use it as much, and I think it will be great to have during the holidays. So this is staying, as well as these two red lip liners that I have from Essence, 8-Hour Lip Liner in Now or Never, and then the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in number 2, True Red. I'm also letting this Makeup Mecca Skinny Dip liner stay as well, and this Isadora Inliner Kajal in Blonde. I don't understand how this is not gone by now because I use it every time I do my makeup pretty much, and I've had it for a long time. So this is a good bang for your buck. The Essence Kajal Pencil Eyeliner in Teddy. Maybe I should switch this around and use the MAC one that I have, that it looks pretty much the same. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Then I have the orange eyeliner from Linda Hallberg and the yellow one. Do I want these? Yes, I'll keep these in, as well as Gold Digger from Makeup Mecca, and the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in Cool Down is also staying. And then we have all of my eyeshadow palettes. The Entaupe from Zoeva is the Panda palette that is definitely gonna stay. The Smitten in Switzerland. Actually, I think I'm gonna put this back. I have gotten good use out of it this fall. It's like the perfect fall palette. I'm gonna put it back. The Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals, I think it's called, is beautiful, and it screams Christmas to me. So this is gonna stay. Also, the Norvina by Anastasia is gonna stay. Love this. So nice for the winter time. I'm gonna put these two smaller eyeshadow palettes back. The Like to Move It from Essence, and then the Viseart Petite Force Lilas. Yeah, they're going back. And then I'm gonna let this one stay. The So Jaded from ColourPop in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. You've all seen this palette. It's so versatile. You can do so many looks with it. It has all these beautiful greens and reds and golds and everything you want for the holidays. So that's staying in my everyday makeup. And then I have a few additions that I did to my last time's Shop My Stash. So I did end up decluttering the Isadora blush that I pulled in. So instead I pulled in this Pro Cosmetics Pressed Mineral Blush in 37. In my collection, this is the blush that contains the most product. which is a little bit surprising to me because it's so small, but it's kind of deep, I guess. I really enjoy this. This has, it's so pigmented. Only a tiny bit goes a long way. I really enjoy it, but I'm gonna put it back now and just try out a different blush. I also decluttered my highlighter from Makeup Mecca, so I pulled in the Milani Afterglow and Strobe Light. Beautiful highlighter. So I'm gonna pull in something else now. This is going back. I pulled the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek blush in work, and this is just nice when you're traveling, so that was mainly what I used it for. But this is also going back. I got this tiny little lip gloss from Buxom in my advent calendar, the White Russian. It's what I have on top of this lipstick today. So this is my combination, just blotted. I just blotted this lipstick just a tiny bit, and then I applied this one on top. I do like this one, but I'm gonna put it back. I was also so excited to try out this Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect mascara, this green version. So I pulled this one in last time, or no, I didn't. I pulled it in halfway through. I really enjoy it. It does smudge a little bit on me, not like a crazy amount. It kind of ruined my my eyeshadow today, or my look today, but it's fine. I do enjoy it though. I do like how my lashes look with this one. So this is gonna stay. I don't think I need to pull in another mascara. So, because now I have two to play with. I decided to purchase this Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer with hyaluronic acid in the shade Cool Cashmere, number 10. I've been using this for like 2 to 3 weeks now. And no, probably like 2 weeks. And I really enjoy it. I'm not sure if I'm like in with the hype of it just yet. I need to use it some more to make a good opinion on it. I'll probably do a review next year or so, but I do like it. So don't get me wrong, I do like it, but I need to get to know it some more. I also think it's maybe a little bit too light, so I think I'm gonna maybe purchase darker shade, but it's gonna stay in. So since I used up the butter bronzer, I pulled in more of a contour shade from Catrice. It looks like this, and this is funny because I was kind of, you know, I'm starting to think about what products I want to pull in for next year's Project Pan, and this one was one of those products. I was thinking maybe I could pull it in and have as a goal to hit pan on it, because I thought I had so much product left of this one, and then I pulled it in now and I hit pan. So I guess I don't have to pull this project in, or maybe I should pull it in to use it all the way up. We'll see. I don't like the highlighter though. I've given it so many chances. I'm not a fan. I think I'm gonna put this back now. So for eyeliners, I did put this back last time on at my Shop My Stash, but I pulled it in pretty fast back in again because I missed it. I wanted to do more looks with it, so I did. So it's been in for a while now, and I think I'm gonna let it stay. I also pulled in 4 more eyeliners, the purple one and the taupey one from Linda Hallberg. I really like the taupey one. It's probably my favorite within the Linda Hallberg eyeliner collection I have now. And I realized that this purpley one was so pretty with my Taupe palette from Zoeva, to just pair those two. So those are both staying. The Makeup Store Desert Flower, this green one, is going to stay as well. And then we have this black Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in Black Love from Essence. I've used a ton of this now because of Halloween. I think I'm just gonna let this stay because you never know when you need a black eyeliner. Not very often for me, but it happens. Let's move on to brows. Okay, so I used up the brow pencil in my project pan. So I went on to use the brow pomade for a while, and then I realized, hey, why don't I just pull in a new brow pencil from my collection, because I still had a few. So I pulled in the Catrice Slimatic Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in dark. So this was like 3 weeks ago or so, and I truly enjoy the effect that this gives. It is such a nice brow pencil. It's so precise, it's so easy to use. I love this, and it's quite affordable as well, the Catrice brand. So I'm pretty sure I will repurchase that. This is a repurchase already, but the thing is, it's all gone. I used it up within, I think, 2 weeks this time. So I had to pull in my last brow pencil that I have in my collection, the Isadora Sculpting Brow Pen in light brown. Also a favorite of mine, also a repurchase of mine. This is what it looks like. So this has been what I've been using for the last week or so. And this is now out of my collection, which is very sad. And I talked about this before. This is the reason why I decided to get a new brow pomade, even though I don't love these. They're fine. It's just like it's just more eco-friendly to buy a pomade rather than buying this, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. In my advent calendar, I got this IT Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil in Universal Taupe. I don't love seeing brow products in my, or at least not brow pencils in advent calendars, because I don't feel like you reach out to all people. But this shade was spot on for me. It is what I have on my brows today. Man, I don't know what to say. It has a spoolie on one end and it twists up like this. It's sort of like, I don't know if it comes through on the video, but it's sort of like squeezed a little bit, so it's not like completely round, and that helps a lot for some reason. This has to be, I've used this like 4 or 5 times now. This has got to be the best brow pencil I've ever tried, which is so disappointing, because even though IT Cosmetics as a brand is cruelty-free, that's great, but their parent company L'Oreal is not. So I'm not sure how to feel about this. Within my like set of rules when it comes to being cruelty-free or not, I don't feel like this is all the way cruelty-free because of that. But man, do I love this brow pencil. I absolutely love it. And it's so tiny and cute, and it's super precise. Absolutely looks like hair strokes when I apply it. So, and depending on if I'm light-handed or more heavy-handed, the color almost changes. I guess that's why it's called universal. It's really weird, but it's the best thing I've ever tried. It's on top of my list. I might do a favorites or like best and worst of this year video. I haven't decided yet. I might do that. And I might include this. I don't know. Just because it's not completely cruelty-free, I might not include this. But and maybe I shouldn't jump to conclusions, because my Milani Weekend Brow I absolutely loved the first month or so that I had it. And then, as you might know, I got really disappointed, even though I'll probably repurchase that one as well. So I might have to, maybe I should wait to say anything more about this product. But yeah, first impressions, really enjoyed this. I don't have to let both of these stay. I think I'm just gonna let this one stay in and wait on this one. Oh, I had some more lip liners. I pulled in the Karl Lagerfeld and Model Co lip liner as well. My favorite lip liner. I'm gonna put this back. And then I got this Beauty Act Contour and Fill lip liner, all in nude, 16-hour lasting. Yeah, I just got this in my advent calendar. I've used it once. The shade looks really nice, kind of pretty much exactly like the color of my lips. So I think this could be pretty to use this winter, but yeah, maybe I'll let this stay in my everyday makeup. And then lastly, these are kind of the videos where I show off the makeup empties that I have, and even though they're not exactly makeup empties, I sort of put perfume in that category as well as lip balm sometimes. So yeah, I used up 2 small perfumes this fall, the Clean Classic in Skin. I will definitely repurchase this. This is one of my favorite shades. It's also very like neutral, and I think most people will like this perfume. Absolutely love it. And then the Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium. This was kind of like this brush on perfume thing that I have for such a long time because I was saving it for special occasions because it's not cruelty free. So, but now it's all gone, and man, I'm gonna miss both of these, but I will repurchase this very soon, I'm sure. Okay, so that's it. That was a lot. I'm gonna quickly go through my collection and see what else I'm gonna pull in for this time around. I don't think I'm gonna pull in too much because it's just for a few weeks, but we'll see. So come along. Oh no, we're not done yet. I completely forgot that this time around, I decided to do some pictures of some makeup looks I have done this fall, just to show it to you in this video. Now, I will say that a lot of my eyeshadow looks, even though I don't intend them to be looking alike, they all look pretty much the same, even though I use different products. It's just sort of, it ends up looking like movie taupey-ish, all of them. Well, let's see. I did so many pictures, but all right. So this first one was kind of a matte yellowy look that I did with the Bright Mattes palette from Beauty Bay and the So Jaded palette. And then I did a blue liquid liner, which you can't really see that it's blue, and the Dose of Colors lip gloss. So I really enjoyed that look. And then we have one that I did with a mixture of Essence, I Like to Move It, and the Viseart palette. That was kind of a very, like, this is a typical go-to look for me. Just a muted taupey kind of movie look, but I do enjoy it. Then we have, let's see, I have some notes here I'm trying to remember. I did the darkest shade from my Viseart palette in my outer part of the eye. I did Spun Pearl in the inner part. I did the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Ritz all over. That's what I did. And I have the Essence Naive blotted like I have today. The next one was more of a Christmassy look. I did more of the neutral shades that I have in my Norvina palette, and again, the Essence lipstick and the Milani lip liner. Then I tried out this more of a muted green look from the Greens and the Taupes in Smitten in Switzerland, and then I did a yellow underneath my lashes, or my lower lash line, from So Jaded. Yeah, gosh, I did so many looks, but I'm not really fully comfortable showing them to you just yet. I'm very critical with some of these makeup looks. But yeah, I just showed you a snippet of some of the makeup looks that I did this fall. I hope you enjoyed that part. And let me know if you want me to continue to take some selfies and show you some of the makeup looks that I'm going to do for this holiday. We'll see. it was very hard to remember to take pictures also. I actually regret doing or taking photos of some of the nicer ones. But anyways, let's go into the makeup collection and choose some new products. I'm not sure if should I choose this one? No, I think I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, I've forgotten to show you my new palette. Oh, I'm gonna show you that in the end. I'm gonna bring in that one instead of this one. Yes, let's look in the lipstick drawer. I'm gonna pull in these two reds from Essence, and no, not this one. This one in Now or Never, and then this red one in Iconic Matte from Milani, and then what else? Maybe I could pull in something like Naked. I think this could be nice. I'm sorry about the lighting in here, but the winter time in Norway is pretty dark, I'll tell you that. Okay, next we have setting sprays, and I have a few on the sides as well. Let me think. I want to use the Fenty Beauty Make It Dew setting spray. I really missed the mist on this one, and I thought if I use this up, I can just put maybe the Scandinavia one over in this bottle and use that one instead. Okay, we'll see. I'll pull that one in. Where's my, I think I forgot to mention the Jordana brow powder that I've had in my everyday makeup, and that I'm gonna continue to have in my everyday makeup. Let me think. What about this one? This is called Goldie, a cream eyeshadow from Makeup Mecca. I'm gonna pull this one in, and maybe also this one from Glazel. This is kind of a loose pigment sort of, and this e.l.f. No Budge shadow stick in Champagne Crystal. I think that would be lovely in my inner corner as an inner corner highlight. Then next, we're going to pull in this Anastasia Luminous Foundation in the shade 130N. We're going to see, this is very light, but this is kind of the time of the year that this could work. I want to pull in this sample from Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer, and maybe I could pull in these two and see if they combine together, because the Milani concealer is a little bit too dark in 130 light beige, and then this Makeup Mecca one is a little bit too light. This is just in the shade light. I want to pull in the Kevyn Aucoin contour powder in light, or sculpting powder in light. I love this one, and I haven't used it in a while, so I think I'm going to pull this one in. The Becca Skin Perfecting Highlighter in Moonstone. Love this thing. So this is going in my everyday. As for blush, maybe this one, the Lip and Cheek Tint from No. 7 in Dusk Pink. Yes, absolutely. I want to do the Milani Rose Powder Blush in Romantic Rose as well. No more lip balms, because I have that one I want to try to use up. This is kind of nice though. The Punk Hella Beauty collaboration, Makeup Mecca. Yeah, I want to pull this one in. I love that yellow. And I think I'm good with eyeshadows. I can't wait to try this highly rated anti-gravity mascara. I just purchased that one. But I don't need more mascaras right now. Do I need more? I don't need more lip liners. I have that new one I want to try out. Let's see what we have here. The MAC Teddy is going in, kind of a brown classic. Oh, this green one from Linda Hallberg, I want to pull in. Why not? I'll pull in the blue. Right, so I totally forgot that the Jordana brow powder also was something I brought in, I think, last time. And this is staying. And also, I forgot to mention that I have purchased another eyeshadow palette. I talk more, a little bit more in depth about this in my Project Pan video, I think it was. This is basically a dupe for the Rose Quartz palette from Huda Beauty. And if you want me to do a review on this palette, I would love to do that. But yeah, this is my newest addition. So that's that. And probably my last makeup purchase for this year. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, this is gonna be fun to play around with as well. All right, here is my updated everyday collection. I managed to put most of the products in this one, with the exception of all of my palettes and some lip products. All right, that was a long video. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!